Good grammar is essential for professional success. It's not just about rules, it's about making your ideas clear and easy to understand. Your writing is often your first impression at work. Mistakes can lead to confusion, wasted time, and even lost opportunities. Employers value attention to detail, and strong grammar shows you have it. Think of grammar as the foundation of your communication. Poor grammar can undermine your message and credibility. Clear, correct writing builds trust and respect. You don't need to be a grammar expert, just master a few key principles. This guide will focus on the most common mistakes professionals make. We'll cover practical rules you can use right away. The goal: make your writing more polished and professional. Better grammar boosts your confidence and reputation. It helps you become a more persuasive communicator. Present your ideas with clarity, and people will listen. Good grammar isn't about perfection, it's about professionalism. It's a tool that can help you advance your career. Let's dive into the simple rules that make a big difference. Subject-verb agreement is a basic rule of grammar, and mastering it is essential for clear and effective communication. It's one of the first things we learn in grammar lessons, but it's also one of the easiest to overlook when we're focused on getting our ideas across. In essence, singular subjects need singular verbs, and plural subjects need plural verbs. This simple concept forms the foundation of grammatically correct sentences. Getting it right ensures your writing is easy to understand and taken seriously. For example, let's look at a simple illustration. The manager approves the report. Here, manager is singular, so we use the singular verb approves. The managers approve the report. Now, managers is plural, so we use the plural verb approve. Notice the difference? Watch out for phrases between the subject and verb. They can sometimes trick you into making a mistake. These intervening phrases can be distracting and lead to errors in agreement. Example: let's consider a sentence with an intervening phrase. The list of action items is on the table. List is singular, so use is. Even though action items is plural, it's part of the prepositional phrase and doesn't affect the verb. Always identify the true subject before choosing your verb. This often requires carefully dissecting the sentence. Indefinite pronouns like each, everyone, and nobody are always singular, even though they might seem plural in meaning. Each of the team members has a copy. Each is singular, so we use has, not have. Collective nouns, team, committee, company, can be singular or plural, depending on context and how you're using them in the sentence. If the group acts as one as a single unit, use singular. The team presents its findings. Here, the team is acting together, so we use the singular verb presence. If acting as individuals with each member doing their own thing, use plural. The committee are debating proposals. In this case, the committee members have different opinions, so we use the plural verb are debating. In most business writing, treat collective nouns as singular. This is generally the safest approach for maintaining a professional tone. Consistent subject-verb agreement makes your writing sound professional and polished. Double-check sentences with tricky subjects to avoid common errors. Pay special attention to long sentences and those with intervening phrases. Mastering this rule prevents confusion and keeps your message clear and easy to understand for your audience. Even small mistakes can distract your reader and undermine your credibility. Practice by reviewing your emails and reports for agreement errors. Make it a habit to proofread everything you write. This habit will quickly improve your writing and boost your confidence. Remember, clarity and accuracy matter in all forms of professional communication. Strong subject-verb agreement builds credibility and demonstrates attention to detail. It's a simple way to make your communication stand out and ensure your message is received with the respect it deserves. Verb tenses are the unsung heroes of clear communication. They show when an action happens, whether it's something that occurred in the distant past, is happening right now, or is slated for the future. Mastering verb tenses is crucial for conveying your message accurately and avoiding confusion, past, present, or future. Understanding these distinctions is key to effective writing. Use the simple present for habits, things you do regularly, or facts, things that are generally true. For example, our company sells software. This is a statement of fact about what the company does. Use the simple past for completed actions, actions that have a definite endpoint in the past. For example, we launched the product last year. The launch is over, it happened in the past. Use the simple future for upcoming actions, things that are planned to happen. For example, the team will meet tomorrow. This indicates a scheduled meeting in the future. Avoid shifting tenses within a sentence or paragraph. Inconsistent tense usage can confuse your reader and make your writing seem unprofessional. Example: the client called yesterday and asked for a new quote. Both verbs are consistently in the past tense. The present perfect tense, formed with has, have plus past participle, links past actions to the present, showing a connection or relevance to the current situation. For example, I have worked here for 5 years. Use it for actions that started in the past and continue now, emphasizing the duration, or have present results, indicating the impact of a past action on the present. Don't confuse it with the simple past, as they serve different purposes. The simple past is for finished actions with no direct connection to the present. When updating on projects, especially in reports or presentations, use past tense for completed tasks, clearly marking what's been achieved. Present tense for current activities, showing what's happening right now, and future tense for upcoming milestones, outlining what's planned. Example: we completed research. We are developing the prototype. We will begin testing soon. Consistent tenses make your writing logical and easy to follow, preventing misunderstandings. Always check your work for tense consistency. It's a small step that makes a big difference. Clear timelines, achieved through correct tense usage, help your reader understand your message and appreciate your professionalism. Apostrophes, those tiny but mighty punctuation marks, play a crucial role in written English. They primarily show possession, indicating ownership or belonging, and they also form contractions, which are shortened versions of words. When indicating possession, add an apostrophe followed by an S to singular nouns. This simple addition transforms a noun into a possessive form. For example, John's report indicates that the report belongs to John. For plural nouns already ending in S, simply add an apostrophe after the S to show possession. For instance, client's requirements signifies the requirements belonging to the clients. In the case of contractions, the apostrophe takes the place of missing letters, effectively shortening two words into one. For example, it's is a contraction of it is, your is a contraction of you are, and there is a contraction of they are. However, in formal writing, it's generally best to avoid contractions altogether. Instead, write out the full words to maintain a professional and polished tone. One of the most common mistakes people make is confusing its versus its. Its without an apostrophe is a possessive pronoun indicating ownership. For example, the company celebrated its anniversary shows that the anniversary belongs to the company. Its with an apostrophe is a contraction that means either it is or it has. A helpful trick is to test by replacing its with it is to see if the sentence still makes sense. If it fits grammatically, then you're correct in using the contraction. For singular nouns ending in S, the traditional rule is to add an apostrophe followed by another S. For example, James's office or boss's decision. Mastering the correct use of apostrophes makes your writing clearer, more precise, and ultimately more professional. Always double-check your writing for these common errors before sending important messages or publishing content. Paying attention to small details like this demonstrates that you care about the quality of your work and your attention to detail. Avoiding apostrophe mistakes prevents confusion and ensures that your message is easily understood. Consistent and correct use of possession and contractions builds credibility and enhances your professional image. While these rules may seem simple, they are incredibly powerful in shaping the clarity and professionalism of your writing. Mastering these rules will help your writing stand out and make a positive impression. So, take a moment to proofread your work specifically for apostrophe errors before finalizing any document. It's a quick and easy way to significantly improve the overall quality of your communication. And remember, attention to detail is a key characteristic that sets you apart as a distinguished professional. Commas guide your reader and clarify your meaning. Use commas to separate items in a list: pens, paper, and ink. The Oxford comma before and can prevent confusion. Use commas to separate two independent clauses joined by a conjunction. The team developed the campaign and sales implemented it. Place a comma after introductory phrases. After the meeting, we'll send a summary. Don't overuse commas. Avoid comma splices, joining two sentences with just a comma. Example of a comma splice. The deadline is Friday. We need to work extra hours. Fix by adding a conjunction, semicolon, or making two sentences. Use commas purposefully, not randomly. Proper comma use makes your writing easier to read. Misplaced commas can confuse your reader. Review your writing for comma errors. Clear punctuation keeps your message professional. Guide your reader with well-placed commas. Prepositions like in, on, and at show time and place. Use at for specific times or addresses. At 3 p.m. at 123 Main Street. Use on for days or surfaces. On Tuesday, on your desk. Use in for months, years, or enclosed spaces. In October, in the lobby. Choose the right preposition for clarity. Common errors: work on a project, not in a project. Depend on, not depend of. Learn fixed phrases by noticing them in professional writing. Keep a list of common prepositional phrases. Practice makes correct usage feel natural. Accurate prepositions prevent misunderstandings. They sound alike but mean different things. There is possessive. The employees submitted their reports. There refers to a place or introduces a sentence. Put the documents there. There is a meeting. There is a contraction of they are. They're working on the plan. Double check which word you need. Mistakes look careless. Test there by replacing it with they are. Proofread for these errors. They can undermine your credibility. Example: they're working on their documents and their car is parked over there. Read your writing aloud to catch mistakes. Careful use of homophones shows professionalism. These small checks make a big difference. Don't let simple errors distract from your message. Precision builds trust in your communication. Use active voice for clear, direct writing. In active voice, the subject does the action. The manager will present the results. Active voice is more engaging and easier to understand. Passive voice makes writing sound weak or indirect. The results will be presented. Overusing passive voice hides responsibility. Example: a mistake was made, passive, versus our team made a mistake, active. Use passive voice only when the action matters more than the actor. Example: the new protocol was implemented last week. Prefer active voice in business writing for clarity and accountability. Review your writing for unnecessary passive constructions. Strong, direct sentences make your message powerful. Choose active voice to energize your communication. Mastering grammar is a practical step toward professional growth. Good grammar removes barriers to understanding and builds trust. Use correct agreement, tenses, and punctuation for clear messages. Avoid common errors with apostrophes and homophones. Prefer active voice for direct, dynamic communication. Every message is a chance to show your professionalism. Proofread your work and learn from well-written examples. Small, consistent efforts lead to lasting improvement. Strong grammar skills help you stand out and advance your career. Clear communication builds relationships and credibility. Invest in your grammar. Your professional success depends on it.